classic British imported unique specialty in classics. It's a 1965 Triumph TR4A. Paint code number 25, Triumph Racing Green. What a great color on this car. Let's go ahead and take a look at the front. Chrome in the bumper. Of course, the grille. Headlight surrounds. Cool looking front end. You gotta love that hood ornament. Paint in the car, it shows well. As you can see, has a nice shine to it. There's a few spots where it's got some touch up. Previous owners have taken care of it. Speaking of previous owner, this one's coming out of a long-term ownership with the prior owner for 20 plus years. Check out all the still pictures, underside, interior, engine bay, uniqueclassiccars.com. You can call us 507-386-1726. As you can see, disc brakes up front, wire wheels. Let's go ahead and take a look down the passenger side. And speaking of those wire wheels, there is just kind of a little small homemade wood toolbox in the trunk. Has the mallet for the knockoffs on there. You'll be able to see that in the still pictures, what I'm talking about. You can see those panels are nice and straight. Does not look like there's corrosion above the wheel wells, down in the lower rockers. Does have a black vinyl top. We're going to put that up at the end of the video so you can see that, couple wear spots and that. So I'll be showing you those a little later. I want you to remember we do consider trades. Financing is available. Of course, we can assist with transportation. And this vehicle may be eligible for an extended service contract. Consult with your sales associate when you call in or email. A few things that are going to go with this. There is a parade boot with a convertible top cover. That will fit on there and cover that up nicely. Owner's manual, little workshop manual, steering wheel, and some old parts catalogs is what is in that plastic bin. Again, take your time looking through those still pictures, uniqueclassiccars.com. All right, now for some of the service things that have been done on this car. Tires replaced in 2022, less than 500 miles on them. Some things that were done within the last couple years, water and fuel pump, done 2 years ago. Also, within the last couple years, new interior. That includes carpeting, upholstery, door panels. And let's go ahead and check that out. Shifter boot, I know, is one of them. They had mentioned, as you can see, seat belts intact. There's the door panels. Again, the seats reupholstered within the last couple years. Not much wear on those, carpeting all redone. Also stated it was stored indoors, so it's new. Let's go ahead and fire this up. Choke is right here. We're just going to pull that out just a tad. Wanted to mention the radio did work too. Volume's on this side of this one. Working. Oil pressure that came up. That was a cold start. I wouldn't expect temp to be up. Fuel gauge, amp meter. Cool looking dash. Old gauges. Slip around the back so you hear this run. Kind of have their distinct sound. Hood release for these is over on the passenger side. I think I can show you. Maybe if you can see it. Maybe not. Might be too dark. But the pole's right here. There it is. You can see that. Oh, sorry about that. Maybe for a little ride. Engine bay. There it is. There's those two Strombergs. And that 4-cylinder inline. So 2,138 cc, I believe it was. I'd mentioned a couple things about the paint that I wanted to show you. You can see a little bit right up along the kind of the rubber on the window sill, I guess, a little bit there, and some just small spots like this where it's touched up, which you can't even hardly see. So I want to make sure I showed you that. I forgot to when I got around to the driver's side. All right, there it is. There's a battery disconnect up here too. Want to disconnect the battery when it's in storage or in between drives. All right, let's go ahead and put the top up so you can check that out. And then stick around to the very end of this video. We're going to take a little drive with this car, have the camera set up in there, give you an idea what it's like going down the road. So let's check out the top next. And the top up. So black vinyl top. There's a couple spots I'll point out. I did roll up the side glass too, so you can see how that fits. Right back here, there's a small hole here, one that looks like it's been temporarily patched right there too, so you may just need to patch that top one, and it's going to serve the purpose just fine. How many times are you going to drive this with the top up? Let's put it that way. Oh, little spot here, kind of wearing that support bar that goes across. But again, a couple small spots. And side glass up over here also. Nice tight fit above the windshield. Latches down nicely there. Gives you an idea of the condition of the top. 1965 Triumph here at Unique, especially in classics. Call us 507-386-1726, uniqueclassiccars.com. Remember, we do consider trades. Financing is available. Of course, we can assist with transportation, and this vehicle may be eligible for an extended service contract. Consult with your sales associate when you call in or email.
Hey, did you know that this car qualifies for an extended warranty? It's just like the one you get at your new car dealership, except it covers your classic car instead. It covers all the major components like engine, transmission, drivetrain, and you can get coverage up to 10 years. Repairs aren't cheap. These extended warranties are a no-brainer. Contact us for a quote on this car today.
Today we're driving a 1965 Triumph TR4A. A very fun little car. Some nice styling in this car. The front end is kind of an iconic front end. This is a 4-speed on the floor. Our turn signal indicators are working well. One thing I did notice is the amps on the gauge have the positive side on the left, so the more amps you have, the farther left it goes on the needle. And the radio volume knob is on the right side instead of the left side. Factory looking radio is working well. Speedometer is working. It wanders a little bit, 5 miles an hour, but it seems to be working. Tachometer working well. Oil pressure is at about 60, 55 to 60. Temperature right in the middle of the gauge. Fuel gauge a little over half. Little tiny ashtray. Just a little baby ashtray for your little cigarettes. Nice handling car. Quick response to the steering. If I let go of the steering wheel, this car stays right where you put it. I'm 6'1" and I do fit in this car just fine. However, this is a convertible. We do have the roof off currently. 40 degrees out, but it is nice for a quick drive and a little Triumph. Nimble in the corners. Leans a little bit, but you'd expect that from a 65. Bucket seats in this car. Just a very nice condition little Triumph. Fun to take down the road. Absorbs those road imperfections well. Comfortable to drive. Take a look at all the pictures and learn more about this car at uniqueclassiccars.com.